What's up, people at Interwebs? We got an 07 Chrysler Town and Country for walk stock here. Another vehicle we got for free. You can see she's a little noisy. Go take her for a quick drive, see what happens. Oh, I think that was the bumper. I don't really know for sure. Oh. Anyways, uh-oh, misfire.
No, officer, I'm not cutting my exhaust.
If you think about it really hard, it does taste like blueberries. Come on. There we go. Guys, so it's been kind of an eventful day. Obviously we did some fun. You can see we did some a little bit of small stuff here and there, but we were trying to kill some time because busted out the ball joint again on the Ram, and I'll show you. Here's this. So there's no snap ring that goes on it, and it keeps on popping out. So we're gonna weld it all together. It kind of blew up the axle and everything. It's been kind of a shit show, to be honest with you. So we're waiting on a welder right now, and he hasn't come. And so we've been kind of goofing around, as you saw, and we're gonna go take the Escape around and have some fun. But yeah, no, other than the ball joint, the Ram's fine for the most part. Still don't have any suspension, and now you can see the moon right over there. Truck fire is up, the battery's all charged up. It's just been the ball joint. We were able to repair it during the summertime walk stock event, and then we came back here, and yeah, that's what happened. So if this doesn't get welded up tonight, or tomorrow or today, whatever, we'll get it put back together, and it'll be next year's thing, because it's starting to get kind of cold. As you can see Mike right there, he's all bundled up, so it got cold way too quick. It did. Unlike last year, it was still, what, 60 something?
High 60s, yeah. Now it's dropping down to roughly 30s at the night now.
Yeah, it's
probably almost around 40 now. It's probably gonna get colder yet. I'm not used to it yet. It's got cold too quick.
Cold, way too quick. All right, boys and girls, we finally got the lower ball joint kind of welded. It is god awful ugly. Yeah, you can kind of see a little bit right there. And we're going to show you a pro trick about putting this upper ball joint back in. We had to take it out in order to get this. This is all messed up, but this is our correct way of putting the ball joint back in on top.
So you don't feel like you don't want to get your hammer. You just find yourself a rock you take out of the ground. Use your rock as your hammer. Oh, look at that, she fit it right away.
It is in.
Oh, that hole is perfect. Yeah,
that's good. See, and that's a pro tip from us.
Thanks, Rock. I love you.
How's it going, guys? You thought we were done fixing the Ram? No, we're not. As you can see, a little bit lightning McQueened, and that means we have to replace another ball joint. So I'll take you along for the process of this, and hopefully by the end of this video, we'll definitely be able to get this thing running and winterize it, because it is October 22nd or something like that. It's actually really warm today, and this is probably gonna be the last time we're gonna probably drive for the year, so we gotta yank the battery and make sure that the cab's all good for wintertime. Let's go right into this. All right, step one in this little endeavor, you gotta make sure you gotta jack the vehicle up. So you take your handy dandy Harbor Freight Diplomatic jack stand, find the axle down there.
On the dirt too, not on the dirt.
It's actually really important to do it on the dirt. It's way better for the environment. Oh, that tire's fucked. Oh. Okay, that's gonna be good enough. If you're like a pro, like Mike and I, we're gonna take the tire off and then put the jack stand underneath, because that's a way safer way and way better way of doing things. So you're gonna have to grab your mini Ugga Dugga, hopefully find the 21 or 19, I can't remember what size it is. Fuck it, let's see if it's a 21. Nope, definitely a 19. There we go. Nope, that's an 18.
Looks
There you go. We
I'd
finally have the 19.
say it looks a little worn. That might be the one.
All right, that's not working. Oh. So now we'll actually have to grab the big Ugga Dugga and actually take it off. Or you got to take 4 out of the 5 lugs off because it's just a weight savings type of ordeal. That's how we do it. Come on. Nope, we want it on 3. You want to strip those sides. Make sure you put these studs in, or make sure you put these lugs in a safe spot. Right on top of the hood. Now we're gonna yank the tire off. Good. Perfect. We gotta grab our handy dandy jack stand. Now we put it on. That's safe enough. We lower it down just a hair.
Glorious.
Alright, down enough. So, you gotta take the caliper off. It is a 3/8 Allen. There's 2 of them. Oop. Make sure you don't round it off, because then you're gonna have a worse time. I always do the top, and then I start the bottom real quick. And just trying to break them loose. Because then, theoretically, you can do that. Alright, also, so when you do pull these out, you want to make sure that you don't get any dirt on them because it'll like seize up. You're going to have a bad time. So we're not going to put it in the dirt. We're going to put it up here with the lugs. And then come down. This should pop right out. This, you can let it hang. And then you can take the rotor off. So, reason why we're going through ball joints like nobody's business. I welded the shit out of that motherfucker. It's not going to be a good time. So, I broke this U-joint spot right here, and what happened was that the axle bounded up and threw this thing down, popped the ball joints off. Yep, see? And we didn't take this intermediate shaft out, and so it's done it to us 3 more times. So we're gonna take it off real quick and go from there. We're gonna take the top ball joint off, or not the ball joint, but the bolt right here. Pull this out of the way, pull this shaft out of the way, cut all this off, and then pop the ball joint out, put the new one in. So here we go. Adjustable bolt screws. Take this, put it somewhere safe. So I have left it in the ground, and then we can't find it, and it's not a good time. And if you're doing R steps, make sure you pull this thing out. And we're good. So theoretically, we should jump to us putting new ball joint back in, because yeah, that's all you have to do really. It's actually not that hard. Ignore this. This is nothing wrong with that. All right, so we're taking the extra step here. We got the ball joint in, and we don't ever want to do this again. More or less me, I don't want to do it, and I'm pretty sure Mike doesn't want to be dragged back out here doing this for a 6th time. So we're gonna weld the ball joint up on tight. So I'm gonna get ready to weld. All right, look, and I got my welding gear on. So we're gonna crank this thing out. We're gonna start the generator, and we're gonna weld this thing on, put it back together, and call it a day. Also, you're supposed to wear like long sleeve, long pants type of ordeal. I'm not. I'm trying to work on my tan for winter time. So let's crank this thing out. All right, so we got to do the last and final thing, and that is to test drive this and kind of beat on it, make sure it's good. Because if I got to do this again, which probably will have to, I want to know now so I can go to Rock Auto and buy like a half dozen of these fucking lower ball joints. So we're gonna go take off. We're gonna go have some fun. watching, guys. We got the ball joint done. We had a bunch of fun doing stuff at the walks, and we're gonna go ahead and winterize this thing because it's pretty much the end of the year. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below what we should do to this piece of shit next. See you guys.